Step 1. Step 1 is to create a simple folder structure. This can be anything that works for you, but remember, simple is best, and folders are not important. Step 2. Step 2 is to create a new database in the application for your system. Open the application, and select Settings at the top. The Settings screen will open. Enter the name of your new database in the blank database window, then select Create Blank Database. Now from the main screen, select your new database from the Database drop-down window. It is now loaded into the application ready for you to add information to. Step 3. Step 3 is to create your categories in the application. These categories can mirror your folder structure and make the filing away of information easy to do. An easy way to explain this method is that you use the corresponding category in the application of the folder location you want the file being processed located. This method takes away any confusion of where any file should be placed. To create the categories, open the application in the Templates window. Adjacent to the category name window, press the plus sign. You can then type in the name of the desired category. Then select the Add button to enter the category into the application. Continue the same process for the remaining categories to mirror your folders, if you are choosing this method. When you have finished creating all of your desired categories, you can see how the categories in the application mirror your folder structure. And you can begin to see how this will simplify the filing process. Step 4. Step 4 is to add the subcategories. Simply put, subcategories are the different file types that will be located within the head category folder. For example, you may have an emails folder as a head category. Within this folder, there may be subcategories of client emails, supplier emails, and internal emails. Each one of these subcategories will have a naming template for its file type. To add the subcategories, open the application in the template window. Select the desired category, in this example, the emails category. Below, in the subcategories area, select the plus sign, and add the name of the new subcategory. Repeat this process for the remaining subcategories. You now have your basic structure, and are ready to create some lists of information to be used in your templates. Step 5. Step 5 is where we add our individual lists of information. Within these lists are information that we want in our file names, and are relevant to our system. These lists will be used in our file name templates, and can be used over and over again in as many templates as we choose, and in any combination we choose. There is an initial thought process required here to consider how we want our templates to look, and what will serve us best. You will see in our emails example, there is a duplication of a lot of information in the structures we have chosen. That's okay, as mentioned previously, we only have to create these lists once, and we can use them in as many templates as we wish. Once we have thought about our structure, we can go ahead and add these lists into the application. To do this, open the application in the List Manager window. To add a list, simply type the name in the List Name window and select Add List. There are a couple of things to know here. There is a requirement that there cannot be any spaces in list names. And as this is a file naming application, throughout the application there is a list of restricted characters that again, cannot be entered. Generally, these are characters that cause issues in operating systems if included in file names. We have tried to alleviate this problem by preventing these from being entered via the application. Once you understand this, you can proceed to enter the desired lists as per your structure design. Simply add the name and add a list. We can now move on to our templates. Step 6. Step 6 is where we bring it all together and create our file name templates. In the previous video, we designed our file name structures and created our individual lists of information accordingly, as shown. To create our file name templates is to simply use these lists, in the combinations decided, for the relevant file types. To create our templates, open the application in the Template window. Select the category, in this case, emails. Then select the subcategory for the template required. To the right of the subcategories area you will see a plus sign. Select it and you will see a drop-down window with all the lists we created in the List Manager window. The date and the increment lists are program lists and will be available for every template. These two lists do not need to be created manually. All we do now is to simply select the lists in the order of the file name template designed. Don't worry if you do them out of order, you can drag them around to the right position. Let's do the supplier's emails too, to see it again. As you can see, it is such an easy process to achieve a structured naming regime. Now if you go into the Filename Creator window, you can see that what you have now created is a way to consistently name your files for every email type that will pass through your system. Simple, quick and easy. Repeat the process for all your file types. You have now created the basis for the simplest and most efficient document management system there is. This has just been an example of a system you can create. It is flexible and limited only by your imagination. Thank you.